Now, if you have a laptop, a smartphone, and a tablet, or any combination of those, you probably have one of these, and you probably have many of these too. Well, this is EPP Man Tech Reviews, and today you're going to want to watch this video because we're back from CES with another product from Zendure. This is the Power Mix Go. It's going to simplify all of your charging needs and give you power on the go too. So let's check it out. If you have a laptop, tablet, or smartphone, or any combination of those, you probably carry a lot of chargers. Take a look at this. This is the mix of chargers that I took with me this CES. And my life would have been a lot simpler if I had this. This is the Mix Go. This is the Mix Go from Zendure. It is a battery backup solution. It will charge your iPad or your MacBook Pro, and it will charge your smartphone, Android or iOS. So it's going to work across all these different devices. In this video, we're going to go over the product, we're going to see the features, and we're going to see how you can go from this to this for under $100. Let's get right to it.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Now, before taking a closer look at the Mix Go, let's check out the Indiegogo website so we can see where you can get it, see all the details, and more importantly, get it for under $100. So as you see here, this is the Mix Go, and the Mix Go is a 2-in-1 solution. It's both a wall charger and it's also a power bank. It uses GaN technology and it's going to give you total power output coming from this little guy of 45 watts. So it's going to be sufficient to charge your smartphone, your tablets, regardless of the brand. It could be Android or iOS. And more importantly, it's going to be able to charge your laptops or iPads. So this is going to give you 45 watts of power. Now the Mix Go is going to be able to charge a variety of devices. As you can see here, we can do a laptop, tablet, smartphone, camera, or even a gaming device. Now that's when it's plugged in. If it's not plugged in, it could also serve as a battery backup solution. And that's going to charge your tablet, smartphone, and your camera. Matter of fact, if you have any wireless or true wireless earbuds, you'll be able to charge them with this as well. Now the Mix Go is available on the Indiegogo website, as you can see here, and you're going to be able to select from a variety of perks. Make sure you take advantage of an order so that you can get this at the best price for you. And there are also combo deals. So let's get into the specs so we can see why you'd want to consider one of these. Now, as you take a closer look at the Zendure Mix Go, this is really the value proposition here. As you can see here, I have a variety of charging solutions here for all the devices that we carry with us when we travel or when we go on shows like CES. So we'll push all these aside, and then we'll take a look at the Mix Go. So here you see, all you have to do is if you want to use this, for example, as a battery backup, is push this button so you can see that you have a fuel gauge. You do have a wall outlet right here, and you can see how that wall outlet will work. And if you're not in the US and you want to use one of these travel adapters, you can as well. So this is a solution that's going to work not just in the US, but it's going to work all over the world. Now, the nice thing, or what I really like about this, especially as I travel, is that I can just flip this and then put it in a bag and not worry about anything getting bent. And if we were to look at the Apple one, let me just bring this into the camera so we can take a look at this. Really, relatively the same size. So you can see how they look next to each other if we put them on top of each other, or like this. You're looking at something that travels almost the same way. But the difference here is that with the Apple one, you only have one charger. So before you go out and buy another one of these because you're traveling and you want one in your bag and maybe one in the office, you may want to consider one of these because, again, not only can you charge your MacBook Pro using this port, but you could also charge any smartphone device or other device. Matter of fact, this could be plugged in the wall and you can have this charging both your smartphone and your tablet, or your smartphone and a Mac, your MacBook Pro or any kind of laptop through that USB-C port, and at the same time charging the power brick. So this is going to allow you to run continuously. So you plug this in, this will charge as a backup, this is going to charge those devices, and this is perfect again if you're a student and you're maybe in the library charging your device and then having this charge at the same time, and when you're in the classroom you can use this simply as a battery backup solution. The Zendure products are incredibly durable. I carry these in my back, and if you look at our Instagram page, you notice I had a couple of the products with me powering us throughout the entire show, and it lasted us not just for the day but for days as we were using the battery backup solutions that we have from Zendure. So very portable, really easy to use. So let's do this. Let's plug in a couple devices so you can see how it works. So now the first thing we're going to plug in is the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. And let's go ahead and plug this in. And what we're looking for is not just that it will charge, but we're looking for it to fast wirelessly charge as well. So we're going to go down and you notice that it's fast wirelessly charging, so that's a great thing. Next up, we have our Sony True Wireless Earbuds, the 1000XM3s that just recently had a firmware that improved the call quality greatly. All I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it here in the very bottom, and you'll notice that in the front, it's charging, and if we bring the battery backup solution into play, you'll notice that the lights lit up, indicating that it's charging. All right, so next we're going to do two things. We're going to plug in our MacBook Pro straight to the battery without it being plugged into an electrical outlet. And we're also then going to plug it into electrical outlets. We're going to see how both works. So I here have the Zendure. I'm going to go ahead, plug in the MixGo. It's powered up. Notice that the little charging symbol came up and you heard that little sound. If you didn't hear it, let's do that one more time and I'll stay quiet when we plug it in. So you heard it charging. The next thing we'll do is I'm going to go from charging it, so you can see how it's lit up, and I have a power cord here in the side that I'm going to connect to, so let's go ahead and bring that up. Let's go ahead and power it in. Now you'll notice that there was a change in power because it's obviously going to get more power as it's plugged in. But what we'll do is we'll unplug it again, and we'll go ahead and plug it in one more time. And you heard that as well. So again, a lot of flexible options. Obviously, if you use this as a power brick to charge your MacBook Pro, it's not going to charge at the fastest rate possible. And also the amount of battery charge that you have on this is not going to be sufficient to get you very far on your MacBook Pro, but it's still going to be a good option for those of you who need power in a pinch. So we'll go ahead and unplug this, and you can see that my MacBook is still charging as well. See how it went and switched back? So we're still good there as well. Now next we're going to take the MixGo and we're going to plug this into our iPad Pro just to see how it does from a charge perspective. Now for those of you who may be curious, this is a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. So what we're going to do is plug it into the iPad and we're looking for that notification, right? So I'll be quiet when I plug it in. And you can hear that little sound, and you can also see the charging symbol here. So if you ask yourself, how much can I charge my device, or how many times can I charge my device? So literally what you're going to do is you're going to take the 5,000 milliamp hours, that number, and you're going to divide that by the number of milliamp hours that your phone has. So depending on your device, it could be one full charge, it could be a charge and a half. If you're charging, like for example, we were talking about the Sonys here, you're going to be able to get multiple charges out of this. But it's going to vary based on device capacity, how much you're going to be able to charge. But again, the flexibility here is being able to go from this, plugging it in, and getting all your devices charged with one adapter versus that full, I would say, list of adapters that we had when we opened up the video. So guys, that wraps up our review of the Zendure MixGo. Again, power on the go, power your MacBook, power your iPad, power your Windows laptop or tablet or Android tablet, all with one device. Highly recommend it. It's what I take in my bag when I go on trips, and take advantage of the campaign. Great price. Let me know what you thought about the product in the comment area below. See you in the next one.